Hello and welcome back to Retfurb. So we've got a nice quick one today. We've just got this SRAM 9.0 SL composite rear derailleur that I'm going to just show how to do a basic service on. So just taking the parts off that can be stripped off of it and then giving it a clean, oiling it and just getting it back to the condition it needs to be to work correctly. So you can see I'm starting by taking the jockey wheels off. They're not too bad condition, they can be used again. They're a little bit dirty, but other than that, yeah, they're fine, they'll be usable. So these are just held on by two Allen type key bolts. And now I'm going to remove the main bolt that holds the derailleur onto the frame. So just need a set of circlip pliers to remove that, and then the circlip can be removed, and then the small parts behind the bolt can be removed, and then the main bolt can then be slid out. And then just removing the cable securing bolt. And then the adjusting screws. So these are both Phillips head or crosshead screws, and then the other small adjusting bolt at the top that you can see here, that's held on by an Allen key. Now I'm just going to go over it and degrease it as best as I can. So since I did this rear derailleur, I've actually bought an ultrasonic cleaner, so it'll make these sort of jobs a hell of a lot better. You obviously can't put bearings in, well I say obviously, if you didn't already know, you can't put bearings into an ultrasonic cleaner because it'll just ruin them. Well, I say bearings, I mean sealed bearings. You can put obviously loose ball bearings in there, but sealed bearings you won't be able to do because it will just get all the grease out of it and you won't be able to get the grease back in. So yeah, you can't do that. But anyway, yeah, going back to it, I'm just cleaning off the rest of the derailleur, just going over with the solvent-based degreaser, getting in as best as I can, and just getting in with the old tough brush, just cleaning off most of the dirt that isn't sort of stained on there, and just remove all the loose stuff and trying to get it all in behind the spring. So if you didn't know about these SRAM derailleurs, we've not seen them previously, if you're just looking at this video out of curiosity, it was an old composite material they used. It's supposed to be some sort of carbon plastic mix, I think. I'm not exactly sure the exact makeup of it. I know a lot of people just say they think it's plastic, but I think it is some sort of carbon mix into it. Some sort of composite material, whether that's carbon or something else, but from what I've looked at, it's a carbon mix. And they just put like a carbon fiber effect print on the outside of it, which I don't particularly like, to be honest. It'd be nice if it was real carbon fiber look, but I suppose if they've mixed it in with plastic, then they've just put this print on the outside to make it look a little bit more like real carbon, which it doesn't at all look like real carbon. But they are really light. I've compared it recently to an XTR rear derailleur, and the same with the shifters. They're a lot lighter than what the XTR stuff is. I'm not 100% sure on the quality compared, you know, with an XTR. To be honest, they feel really good, and you know, I don't see any issues with it. I've got another SRAM 9.0 SL, a different model than this, which I'm going to be using on a build soon, which is a titanium frame. So I'm trying to do a lightweight build on that, and I will be showing that on the channel in the future, hopefully sooner rather than later. I'm just compiling all the bits for it, but I'm going to be doing that with all SRAM 9.0 rear derailleur and shifters. I'll probably use an XTR front derailleur on that because they're not the easiest to find, the 9.0 front derailleurs in the specific side that I need, and they didn't do a 9.0 SL front derailleur. It was just a 9.0, unless I'm wrong and you can tell me any different. So yeah, I'm just going to be using that. And like I've said in other videos, I'm not a massive fan of grit shift, but because I'm trying to make it lighter, I'm going to be using it just to see whether I can make it as light as possible. Going back to the video, you can see that I'm putting it all back together now, just making sure it's clean when all the bits are going back in, and just bolting the rear cage back on just with the two Allen bolts. This is pretty straightforward. Most derailleurs are pretty straightforward, to be honest. There's only so much you can take off a lot of them. Some you can strip down a lot more. Some have got pins in that can't be removed. This is one of them. You can only take a certain amount off. Most of the Shimano ones are like that on the old retro stuff. I think SRAM XO, you could actually take more part on them on the newer model SRAMs. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure you can strip them right down. I've not done one myself, just what I've looked at on pictures. But yeah, going back to it, just greasing up now. We're nearly coming to the end. Just greasing up the main spring inside, and then I'm going to go around with some wet lube and just go around all the moving joints and just put a little bit on there. And then once I'm done there, I'm just going to dry it all off, make sure to get rid of all the excess so there's no sort of grease everywhere. And then that's it. It's all ready to use again. So yeah, nice quick little video there. Hopefully that helps someone in the process, and obviously listen to my waffling on at the same time. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. It's really appreciated. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.